Hello and welcome to Week 7 Bobcat Connection pregame show. I'm here with Coach Leia. Coach.
Hello, Darius. How you doing?
And I'm Jairus Esparza. Today we're going to cover this week's game. We're facing PSJA Memorial this week. It's homecoming week, so it's a huge week. Coach, as always, what's the situation like?
Well, right now we're coming off a loss to Robert Vela, but when you play a talented team like that and you make mistakes, it's kind of hard, to stay in the game. That's one thing we've told the kids since the end of the game is you can't do that against big-time opponents. And teams that are at the same caliber as you can't do that because they keep them there with you. So, we're trying to learn from this. We're moving forward. Like I said, Vela's a very talented team with a great coaching staff. And, we're just going to work through this, and there's still a lot of football left.
How are the kids doing?
Kids are doing well. Everybody's here. Everybody's fighting. Everybody's trying to get better at what they're doing. The attitude is still good. We're looking forward to this. We're trying to make a playoff run. And Lord willing, hopefully we do make it.
Coach, I saw you talk to the kids after the game, and they were obviously really upset, because it was a tough loss. But then you said, the cat's still back. We're barely 1-1. We're barely starting district. We still got ways to go, and we still have a lot of games to win. So seeing the kids, their faces kind of lit up when you said that. Because they know, it's still too early. Don't keep your head down, and just move on.
It's like we emphasize with the kids. Football season is a long distance race. It's where you finish. It's not a sprint. And by telling them we're 1-1, they don't seem to realize it's the beginning of district. You still got a lot of football left and so forth. And hopefully it did, light them up a little bit because the sun did come up Saturday morning. So here in Edinburgh, America.
Okay, so as far as changes to the team, has anything been made?
Not really any changes. We came out of there, with a few bumps and bruises. Of course, they're a very physical ball club, but, very fortunate that we didn't have any injuries, that we have to change personnel and so forth. So, we're looking to continue to play Bobcat football.
All right, well, this week we're facing PSJA Memorial. They're having, kind of a tough season so far, but, as we all know, never underestimate a team. So, Coach, would you like to do the honors?
Yeah, PSJA Memorial, like I said, they're looking for an identity as well. But one person that pretty much knows this team inside and out is my defense coordinator and linebacker coach, MJ Garza. So, I'd like him go ahead and discuss what PSJA Memorial is all about.
All right, Coach Garza, welcome to the show.
Glad to be here.
So, first of all, if you want to explain a little bit of what you do here.
Well, I'm the co-defensive coordinator with Coach Valdez, Coach Robert Valdez. I'm in charge of the linebacker and the box of the defense.
Okay.
Basically, with PSJA Memorial, scouting report-wise, offensively, their quarterback, Orlando Munoz, he's a sophomore quarterback. They moved him up. Last year, he played JV football. He was the starting JV football player. Last year, the last 7 years, I was coaching at PSJA Memorial, so I have a pretty good understanding of the coaching staff there and the athletes over there as well. But Orlando Munoz, he can throw a good ball. He's pretty accurate, especially for a young kid. Defensively, they have Anthony Escalante, who's the will linebacker. He's a junior. He's a 2-year starter as well. Runs a 4.6. He's quick to the ball. Pretty fast. So that's a quick little scouting report on PSJA Memorial. Offensively, they're a spread team. They like to go doubles, trips, a little bit of empty. They go no huddle. Right, try to catch the defense napping. Trying to make sure that try to get us off guard and things like that. They're a zone team. Throw quick little games with the passing slants and bubble routes and things like that. So that's what we're working on this week is to prepare for those types of runs and those types of passes. Well, we just need to go out and execute in all 3 phases of the game. So in order to win a football game, you got to be stout offensively, defensively, and special teams. And one of the things that we're really focusing on this week is fixing our special teams. Last week we had a little bit of problems with that, so that's one thing that we're focusing on this week is to clean up our special teams. And I think if we do that, then we should be okay.
All right, Coach, we got any special events?
Yeah, well, this week's homecoming. Of course, we have the burning of the E and our homecoming pep rally at 7 o'clock on Thursday. We look forward for everybody coming out supporting us. We had a big crowd out there against Robert Vela. We tried our best, but we appreciate your support. sold out stadium. That's all we can ask for Edinburgh football.
Yes, sir. I haven't seen a packed house like that since my senior year of high school, and back in 2010. And you know, the kind of atmosphere that you know, that feeling of just, you know, all those people and you know, what was to come. You know, and you know what? Despite the turnout, you know, regardless, all I really cared about in the end was just all those people that, especially staying until the end. You know, and
Yes.
that says a lot. Also, you know. By no means putting down Robert Vela fans, but you know, our side was, you know, super packed before the game even started. So you know, that was something amazing to see, and you know, it's not just people coming back for the 100-year anniversary, but also because, you know, they believe in you, coach. They believe in the kids. They believe in your staff, and you know what's going on here. So
You know, it's always good to see a packed house when two Edinburgh teams are playing, whether it's us, whether it's Econ, Edinburgh North, or Robert Vela. You know, it's about the community.
yes, sir.
It's about Edinburgh, and that's what we're here for, to make sure Edinburgh is showing, being the shining star.
Yes, sir. Anything else you want to add?
That's about it, and we appreciate you coming to follow us, and thank you for having me here.
No problem, coach. We'll all see you next week for Week 8. We're playing PSJA High. Is that correct?
Yes, sir, on Thursday.
PSJ Bears at PSJA. See you then.
Bobcat Pride.
Bobcat Pride.